Morning everyone, I'm coming on to do a quick tutorial. I had posted this last night on my Facebook, Instagram, and I also posted it on Stampin' for All Facebook group. I'll just bring it up so you can see it. It is a rolled rose that I made using the Pansy punch. I'll just show you the punch. This is it here. And I've just popped them all out on white 300 GSM card. You could use a lighter cardstock. It's completely up to you. I just wanted a heavier one to work with. I feel it's more substantial. And then I've added just put some stickles on my glass cutting mat and just lifted it with my finger and just rubbed it over the top. The leaf is from the leaf punch, and then I've just added a petite petals white just to hold the leaf on at the bottom. And you could do these in any colour. I've just chose white to make it a bit simpler and so you can see it a bit better. Now I have pre-curled all these because being arthritic my hands do get quite sore. So what I do is just use the end of my pokey tool. I do have styluses. I've got quite a few there. But that's the largest one I've got, and it's just not any use for larger images or larger projects. So I just use the bottom of that and I just go back and forth and just turn it and then just concentrate on the leaf area, the petal, sorry. And just keep manoeuvring it. No yet, no. I'm filming. You need to say it in me now. It's just for today, darling. Okay. So that's the flower rolled. Then what we need to do is just take where it snips and just cut up the centre just an extra wee bit. It just helps the flower to come together a bit easier. Now ideally I would use a strong wet glue. Now I have got Kalal here, and all I'm doing is just putting a little bit on the top of each petal to get it started, because we need to have this in almost a rosebud. If you can see the sample there, it's quite tight at the centre. So what I do is I take one petal and pull it in and overlap it. Okay, and as I said, these are a little bit tricky because they're it's wet glue. It's just not as quick to dry. Okay, but basically all you're going to do is just keep kind of working that in your fingers in your hand to try and get that as small as possible. Okay, like that. Then what I've got here is just a house peg, and I'm just pinching that there to keep that together until the glue dries. Okay, and that's the start of it. Then we're going to do the next one, so I'm just making sure that this is going to be a lot tighter. And these actually, the rougher these are, with creases, the better they actually look as petals, because petals have got lots of veins and creases and stuff in them. Then we just snip up each of them again. And you can see it's not a lot I'm snipping up, it's just enough to let that petal close over a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to be doing the same again. So just get my claw, oops, and again just on each side of the petal. It doesn't need to be perfect because the inside of this you're not going to see at all. Like that. And then I need to put this into the centre. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit into the bottom there. So if I bring it up, you'll be able to see where the glue is. Alright. So just position it into the centre there. I'm filming. What is it? Speak. Then we just pull this up. And we are just going to be doing the exact same as we done the last time. Just closing that petal over. Okay, just as neat as you can. It doesn't need to be perfect because your flowers aren't perfect. Okay, and then we just do it done again. Just keep moulding that round with your fingers. Okay, and it does actually start to form a rosebud effect. Okay, so again I'm just going to use my fancy clothes peg just to hold it and let the glue start to stick. So as you can see, by the time we get to the third, I'm starting to curl the leaves over. So what we're doing there is snipping these up. Whoops. And then I'm going to use my pokey tool and just use your thumb and just bend that over slightly. Okay, it's just to give you the idea initially. Once you've started to roll it and things, it does kind of close over again. So again, we're going to add our glue into the centre. See that over there. Call's an alcohol-based glue, so it does glue down quite quickly. Okay, and then we just pop that into the centre there. And then we just go around the base and add our claw almost near the base of the petal. Okay. If I bring it up, you can see where I put the glue, hopefully. You can see it shimmering there. So then all you're going to do is just pull one leaf up at a time and just try and merge it all together. Okay. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. And it's difficult because this doesn't dry instantly. then all you're doing is, once you get to this stage, is just use the top of your pokey tool and just turn out a few of the leaves there, the petals, just so you can start to see the beginning of it starting to form. Like that. Okay, so that's the start of it. You can see that we're starting to form the shape of it. And then we go on to the next one. Now you can have as many layers as you wish. If you're using paper or not as heavy a cardstock, it will be easier to work with. I just prefer the firmness. I mean, you can pretty much press down in that full force. You can see the whiteness in my finger there, and that's not budging. And I prefer that, to be honest. So I'm just forming this round so that it's kind of getting the idea that that's what I want it to do. There we go. Again, plop your glue in the centre and then just round the sides again. Okay, so if I bring it up, you'll be able to see it. Okay. Plop that in the centre, and what to do is try and use your previous one and just off-centre it slightly so the petals are going to come in a different dimension. Now, I'm filming, can you leave it now? Then you are going to pull these up. You're going to pull these up again and just hold them till that glue starts to stick them together. Okay, and just again use your pokey tool and just pull some of these top of these petals out. Okay. There we go. Like that. And as I said, you can see that it is starting to form. Now, this one, I'm not even going to cut the sides. I'm just going to curl over the tops here because I want them to start coming out. Okay, and then just circle the centre again so that it does give you that kind of leaf petally effect. Okay, put it all up in the middle and then just put a wee spot around just so that you can push the petals up without it being over the top. And again, off centre it, so I've got a petal here, I'm going to put it at this dimension. Alright, and then just gently cup your flower so the glue starts to adhere. Okay, like that. And as I said, you can keep playing with this until, because it's glue, it does take a wee bit of time to adhere. You could do with hot glue. I'm not feeling very confident today to work with hot glue. Right. So I'm going to add one more and then I'm done. Okay, so again, just pull my corners out, and that one's got a wee tear, doesn't matter. Okay. And again, just circling the centre so that it's really well moulded for that to pop into the centre there. Okay, and again, just I'm going to add a good dollop of glue onto this one because I won't be pushing it up as much. Okay, and again, just find a petal and offset it like that. Okay, and that's basically your rose done. Okay, you can see the two of them side by side, they're pretty comparable. Then we get our leaf punch, if I can find it. There we go, leaf punch. And what colour will I do it in? Have I got silver there? I have. Right, so we've got the silver here, and you're just punching that out. Like that. And you can see this one, I put score lines on it just to add a wee bit of texture. So all you're doing for that is just simply scoring over the top of it. Like so. Alright, I'll just do that quickly. There we go. And then all I'm going to do is just curl the top of them out a wee bit. Curl that bit under, because I want that to go under the rose. Then I have got a little petite petals one. I'm just shaping that a wee bit so that when I put that in, it'll hold. So I'm just going to add a little bit of wet glue, in fact quite a lot of wet glue, so that it holds it all. Then I'm positioning my petal, my leaf, just in at the corner there, and then pop that over the top, like so. Oops, it is there. And as I said, because it's wet glue, it does take a little bit extra time to adhere properly. But hopefully it's gave you the idea. Okay, and then for the glitter, I'll show you what I did. Now let me pick a different colour. See if I can get hold of my champagne one. That's mercury glass, that's fine. So all I'm doing is just popping a bit there. Use my finger, pop it in, and just gently brush over top. just, whoops, gently just dab the top ones. Whoops, erase it. And as I said, you can add as much or as little of that as you like. Give my finger a wee clean up. Wipe that off my cutting mat. I'm still filming. And you can see that's the rolled rose all done. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that's helped. Any questions, just fire them into the comments and I will reply as soon as I can. I do try and reply to all of the messages. So thanks for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.